Have you ever looked at an empty aquarium and wondered, how can something so simple become an entire living ecosystem? Today, I want to show you that sometimes the most beautiful underwater worlds don't begin with expensive equipment or rare fish. Sometimes they begin with one plant, a few stones, and an idea. So today, we're creating a natural ecosystem-style aquarium inspired by the calm feeling of a rocky stream. The tank we're using is an 80-centimeter aquarium with a low profile height of 25 centimeters. Not oversized, not complicated, just enough space to create depth and tell a story. But before anything beautiful happens, preparation comes first. Many people jump directly into adding sand and decorations, but a stable ecosystem starts with protecting the foundation. So the very first layer placed into the aquarium is a protective base. Its job is simple: prevent heavy rocks and coarse materials from creating pressure points against the glass. You may never see this layer again once the tank is finished, but hidden details are often what make ecosystems last. Now it's time for substrate, and for this layout, black fine stream sand becomes the foundation of the landscape. As the sand slowly spreads across the bottom, the empty tank immediately starts changing. Dark substrate has a unique effect. It creates contrast. Plants appear greener, rocks feel older, fish appear brighter, and the entire environment starts feeling closer to nature. But instead of creating a flat surface, gentle slopes are added, a slightly higher back, a softer foreground. This simple trick creates visual depth and makes a small aquarium feel much larger. Now comes one of the most important moments in aquascaping. The hardscape. Large stones are placed one at a time, but here's the challenge. Don't think like a decorator. Think like nature. Nature doesn't place rocks in perfect rows. Streams create randomness. Floods shift stones.
Time creates imbalance.
So instead of symmetry, the stones are arranged with different angles and spacing. Some appear partially buried, some overlap, some leave open areas. Slowly, the aquarium begins looking less like a glass box and more like a real stream bank. And then we introduce the main character, the water bayberry. This plant becomes the center of the entire ecosystem. But before placing it into the aquarium, there's something important every hobbyist should understand. Not all plants arrive in the same condition. Some come with healthy, fine roots already developed. These tiny roots are extremely important because they absorb nutrients and help the plant adapt faster. Other plants are harvested and sold after their roots have been removed. At first glance, they may look identical, but their survival rates can be completely different. Rootless plants often demand stronger maintenance, stable water conditions, and much more patience. That's why experienced hobbyists don't only buy based on appearance. They look for signs of health. Strong roots, healthy structure, natural growth. Because successful aquascaping starts before the aquarium is even built. Now the plant is positioned, not centered, not perfectly balanced, placed where it feels natural. Around the roots and base, smaller stones are added. This creates the illusion that the plant has been growing there for years. And suddenly, without fish, without movement, without any sound, the aquarium already feels alive. Now comes the most satisfying moment, adding water. But this part requires patience. Water is poured slowly, too fast, and the layout collapses, too aggressive, and the sand clouds the entire tank. So water enters gently, little by little. As the level rises, details begin to appear. The textures become richer, the shadows deepen, the reflections begin moving. And something unexpected happens. The aquarium no longer feels built, it feels discovered. At this stage, many beginners want to add fish immediately. But ecosystems don't appear overnight. Nature moves slower. The water needs time, beneficial bacteria need time, plants need time, balance needs time. So instead of rushing, we allow the environment to settle. Because a healthy aquarium isn't created by adding more, it's created by disturbing less. Over the next days and weeks, the system begins changing. Plants stretch toward light, microorganisms appear, water stabilizes, the ecosystem slowly starts supporting itself, and eventually, fish can be introduced into a space that already feels alive. That's the beauty of natural aquascaping. You are not decorating, you are creating conditions for life. And when everything finally comes together, you realize something. This was never just an aquarium, it became a window into nature, built with sand, built with stone, built with patience, and all started with one simple plant. See you in the next ecosystem build.